Let's kick off our lineup of incredible inventions with a simple and dependable gadget from Australia. Hose2Go is a water supply unit that maintains consistent pressure. Its purpose is to stop harmful dust or sour dust from spreading in the air when using soaring tools. By keeping them wet, they become heavier and drop to the ground. The water pressure stays constant. The Hose2Go doesn't need a pump, complicated electronics, or batteries. Its tanks hold 14 liters, providing 30 minutes of non-stop use. When the water runs out, just hook up a hose to any tap. The maker says that the Hose2Go is gaining popularity every day. No match or lighter can reach the high temperature needed to heat charcoal to 2000 degrees Celsius. Luckily, the rocket fire propane tank nozzle can do the job. This small attachment looks like a crane beak and connects to the tanks, igniting the gas instantly. In just seconds, your grill will be on fire. A few years back, the creators of this project used Kickstarter to fund it, but now they have their own factory. You can get the rocket fire for a minimum price of $145. This isn't a prop from an Iron Man movie. These are the Inco AHM-112 welding goggles with an automatic dimming feature. Regular welding helmets make everything around you look dark and blurry. While they do protect your eyes from glare, you will have to take them off to see how your work turned out. With the Inco AHM-112 you won't have to keep touching your helmet with your oily gloves. The smart sensor near your forehead detects when you start welding, and makes the glass darker. With these goggles, you can't blame welding mistakes on poor visibility. What do you do if a rock or other object gets stuck in a pipe? Cutting the pipe with a saw isn't the best solution. Luckily, Finnish engineers have come up with a solution. They've created Pipe Catcher, a device with 3 air-powered claws. It works like a snake, going into the pipe, finding the object and grabbing onto it. Tests prove that Pipe Catcher can even move a car. It's controlled by an air valve. When the valve is closed the claws come out, but when it turns 90 degrees, the strong pressure closes the claw. This snake can handle the job with ease. Who says dump trucks have to be big, heavy, and hard to move? The HG Mini Dumper designed in Denmark is easy to handle, mobile, and simple to use. This dumper can only carry 1 ton of cargo, but for local construction, that's plenty. The HG runs on a Honda electric motor, letting it go up to 6 km/h and lift the body with hydraulics. The Danish experts are proud that their creation has been on city streets since 1970. What other model has a 50-year history? Sometimes plants aren't attacked by zombies but by weeds. For thousands of years, weeds have been a problem for gardeners and farmers. The Hilltip Weed Striker helps control unwanted weeds. It's completely eco-friendly because it kills weeds with water heated to 98 degrees Celsius. The water boils in a big boiler that can easily fit in the back of a pickup truck. The electric pump can be set up using the Strike Smart app. Dandelions better get ready for this tough, hot fight. Cable reels need to be handled carefully, no matter their size. The Utolko reel jacks are made to work safely on construction sites. They have 2 legs connected by a strong cylinder where the reel is placed. The worker can lift the reel up or lower it down by turning the crank. For bearings with a total load capacity of 9 tons, make sure that it rotates smoothly. The wheel jacks can be put together in just a minute, and can even be installed on the back of a truck. The manufacturer promises that the stands will hold the reel securely, even with any shocks. If you have recently remodeled your house, you may have had trouble with gaps in the drywall. It seems like even a ton of cork won't fill them. So, if you're planning to fix up your home, we suggest using mesh taper. This small tool with a handy roller puts mesh tape over the joints. One pass along the wall is enough to close any gaps, even if they're the size of the Grand Canyon. The device has a comfortable handle and an adjustable blade. The thin but strong tape won't leave any noticeable bumps or roughness under the cork. The price of mesh taper starts at $32. If you accidentally grew a 20 meters poplar tree instead of the shrubs you plant, you need to learn more about trees. But don't despair. Poplars can be attractive if you trim them with the M18 telescopic pruner. This pruner extends up to 3 meters and runs on a battery. One charge is enough to cut 2,000 branches with a maximum thickness of up to 2.5 centimeters. The manufacturer says that the pruner reduces the workload by up to 80% and finishes the job 3 times faster than an experienced gardener using a mechanical pruner. Let's hope that this isn't just a marketing trick. The next item on our list today is quite unique. It's called the iml-resi power drill, and it's made to check out the key features of a tree. It uses a powerful laser that goes through the trunk to show if there are any hollow areas, cracks, or decay. It can also spot fungi, pests, and physical damage. To get a good analysis, you need to take measurements at least 30 times, from the roots all the way up to the top. Once you know what's wrong, you can start treating the tree. But remember, the iml-resi power drill won't be of any help in the treatment process. Helping nature isn't always easy, but it's definitely worth it. If your car breaks down on a deserted road at night, what can you do? Grab your Mule 1000 flashlight and check under the hood for the problem. This flashlight has a power output of 1000 lumens, and can last for 2 hours at full power, or 5 hours in dim mode. It attaches to the hood using hooks or magnets. The flashlight's made of strong plastic and the lens is clear polycarbonate. The Mule 1000 charges through a USB Type-C port in 4.5 hours. You can buy it for $110 from the manufacturer's website. Sticking with the construction topic, the MotionSense Rope Tow remote-controlled winch is a must-have. It can lift up to 181 kilograms, so a bag of cement won't be a problem anymore. It's powered by a 36-volt electric motor and high-capacity lithium-ion batteries, the same kind used in electric cars. The remote control works from a distance of 182 meters, so you can operate the winch from anywhere on the construction site. The MotionSense Rope Tow costs $500. When an apartment has marble columns and ceiling moldings, it can be tough to measure all the curves of the baseboard. Luckily, there's a tool called Tracer that's made for this situation. It has a set of sliding retractable plates that press against the wall to copy its exact shape, which can then be easily transferred to the drywall. To keep the plates from sagging and losing their shape, they have 2 thick strips at the top and bottom. Tracer comes in 2 sizes, 130 mm and 250 mm. Have you ever heard of the Innovation Award? It's a real award given out every year. For instance, the Bora Speedhorse portable woodworking stand won it a few years ago. This device unfolds in just 1.6 seconds, and the legs easily extend from the oblong body unlock at a 90 degrees angle. Once set up, the stand can hold up to 816 kilograms. Its working height is 76 centimeters, making it suitable even for a taller person. The Bora Speedhorse folds back up by pulling a special lever, and costs $140. FlexiFrame might look similar to other paint rollers, but it has a big advantage. It's modular, so the handle and the roller are two separate parts. This means that when the roller gets covered in paint, you don't need to wash it before using a different color. To remove the roller from the FlexiFrame handle, simply bend the arms, slide the roller core out and install a new one. FlexiFrame also has a long flexible handle, and a bucket hook that allows you to rest it on the edge to the bucket. The price of the roller is $13. The Control Pro 130 sprayer works 3 times faster than a regular roller. Its tanks can hold up to 5.7 liters of paint in an airless environment, and use gravity to send it to the sprayer. The manufacturer says that the Control Pro 130 applies paint evenly, without drips or gaps, thanks to the high-efficiency airless technology. Plus, it's 55% more efficient than similar devices. The sprayer comes with a 7.5 meters hose, and it's perfect for large objects, like fences or house walls. The sprayer costs $260. This clever invention from Japanese engineers looks like electric or gasoline-powered rotary chainsaws, but the Makita MUH016G works differently. It's basically a bunch of pruners combined into one tool. The cutting area has 2 extendable and retractable plates with teeth. Once the branches are between the teeth, they're cut off. It's surprising that no one's figured out how much time and effort these saws save. With them, any bush can get a nice trim. WorkPro has released a new tool that includes wire pliers, crimping pliers, scissors, and wire strippers. All of these parts are made of alloy steel, so they can handle a lot of pressure, and they easily attach to the universal handle made of strong but flexible plastic. The manufacturer says that the handle increases the applied pressure. The secure snap-in mechanism keeps the parts from slipping out at the groove at the wrong time. The WorkPro tool fits into a small box, and when put together, it's less than 20 centimeters long. It's great for carrying in your bag, and it'll come in handy when you least expect it. The German company Eibenstock has introduced a simple yet impressive product. This metal frame for grinders fits all models on the market. It can be put together without tools, since all the tubes are held together with pressure clamps. The grinder placed vertically into the bottom tray. The frame weighs 8.5 kilograms, so you won't have to strain your back and shoulders. As we all know, the more comfortable a technician is, the better they can do their job. And the folks at Eibenstock are experts in comfort. If you need to remove paint, varnish, or even rust from a surface, you could use an angle grinder. But now, there's a smarter option, the Renovator REX 120D brush from Far Tools. Like an angle grinder, it can use different attachments, but the roller turns perpendicular, not parallel to the object axis. In other words, the Renovator REX 120D, like a wheel with big spikes, strips off the coating and sends it into a connected vacuum cleaner. This way, no debris is created during the work. The promo video shows how the brushes remove old paint from a metal door, making it look new again. The device costs around $130. Owners of small woodworking shops will appreciate the woodpecker router. Its compact size makes it a great fit for a garage. The table has an opening where the electric motor with the rotating cutter shaft goes in, but you can also switch to the traditional mode where the milling cutter stays still and the wood moves. The manufacturers show how to remove the motor from the slot, flip it over, and turn it into a separate tool. The machine can be put together and taken apart in just a few minutes, and costs $300. During a pit stop, professionals can change a worn-out wheel in seconds. However, if you can wait at least 2 minutes, it's better to get this universal wheel change kit. It's called the CZI electric car jack, and includes an electric jack, an air pump, a beacon, and an LED light. The jack has a 180 watts electric motor, and can lift cars up to 5 tons. It has an overload protection mechanism that stops the jack automatically if the height limit is reached, or if the vehicle's too heavy. The kit costs $130. ALKO Blower Vac Electric Blower is perfect for getting rid of leaves and small debris from your garden or other green spaces. This tool has a strong motor with 3 settings: blowing, suction, and shredding. Leaves and debris are gathered in a special bag with a zipper, making cleaning even easier. The device has a power of 2.4 kilowatts. The maximum speed of the air is 58 meters per second. The waste container can hold 40 liters. The tool only weighs 5.4 kilograms, making it light and easy to use. With so many great features, the blower vac will be a helpful tool every fall. Earlier today we talked about angle grinders and their uses. But what this pro did goes beyond our wildest dreams. He built a grinding mill using an old pot and an angle grinder. He drilled a hole in the pot's base and fixed the disc mounts. Instead of a cutting disc, he put a sharpened plate. Then, he secured the whole setup with big bolts. Test revealed that this machine works just as well as the Pro systems from Bosch and Philips when crushing peas and barley. YouTube viewers are thrilled to find a simple and budget-friendly invention. Would you consider using an angle grinder to crush grains?